Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got some thoughts to share on this game, and I gotta be honest about it. I'm not too happy with what I'm seeing. Let's dive right in. So first off, let me say that I was super excited for this game when it was initially announced. But now, not so much. Kay Vess is the protagonist of Star Wars Outlaws, first ever open-world Star Wars game. That between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, the game plunges us into the chaotic criminal underworld of the galaxy. She's a young, cunning, and determined scoundrel, navigating galaxy's shadiest corners. So, let me start by saying this. I've always been a fan of games that let you build your own character. There's something special about creating a hero that feels like your own personal avatar in a vast, immersive world. You get to decide everything, from their appearance to their personality. I think most of us can agree that this kind of freedom can really enhance the gaming experience. But not every game is built to accommodate that. Now, while I love character customization, I also get that some games are just better off when you're stepping into the shoes of a character that the developers have crafted with a specific story in mind. Now, these characters often come with a rich backstory, unique abilities, and a predefined personality that can drive the narrative in ways that a customizable character might not. It's a trade-off, and sometimes it's totally worth it. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Do I wish the main character was male or female? Well, I'll be honest, I've always preferred playing as a male. In fact, if I had my way, I'd be playing as Darth Vader in a Star Wars game right now. But here's the thing. The fact that the lead character is female doesn't really bother me. It's not a deal breaker. I mean, we've had legendary female protagonists like Lara Croft, Aloy, and Ellie, and I've never heard anyone complain about them. So my question is, why is this a problem now? I genuinely want to know what makes this situation different. Now here's something that does bug me a little bit, and I'd really love to hear an honest answer from someone at Massive Entertainment or from Ubisoft. Why did they decide to hire a model for the main character as a main lead, but felt they need to drastically change the appearance for Kay Vess? It's like, whatever image they had in mind for Kay Vess, I'm pretty sure there's an actress out there who looks like that. Why go through all the trouble to create a new, drastically different design? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, especially if you have a different perspective. One of the most intriguing aspects of Kay Vess is how she represents a different kind of Star Wars protagonist. She's not a Jedi, nor is she connected to the Skywalker saga. Instead, she's a self-made outlaw, carving out her destiny in a galaxy that doesn't favor the weak. From what we can gather, Kay's backstory is one of struggle and resilience. She appears to have grown up on the fringes of the galaxy, learning to survive through wit and quick thinking, rather than relying on the Force. This gives her a different perspective on the Star Wars universe, one that's more grounded and relatable for those who love stories of underdogs rising to the top. Another standout feature is her companion, pet called Nix. Nix isn't just a cute pet in the game. He plays a crucial role in gameplay, assisting Kay in various ways. While we don't know everything about Kay Vess' background, what stands out is her tenacity and street smarts. Kay is all about surviving and thriving in a world ruled by crime syndicates, Empire, and rebel forces. Now let's talk about the potential impact Kay Vess could have on Star Wars lore. So, where does Kay Vess fit into the broader Star Wars narrative? While she's not a Jedi or a Sith, her story is less important. In many ways, Kay's story parallels that of characters like Han Solo and Cassian Andor, who also operate in the moral gray areas of the galaxy. However, Kay's experience is unique because she's not tied to the rebellion or the Empire. She's in it for herself, navigating a world where everyone is out for their own gain. With the game set during such a pivotal time in the Star Wars timeline, Kay Vess' actions might have far less of a consequence. Star Wars iconic characters like Boba Fett or Lando Calrissian are fans' favorite character. Kay Vess is a character who brings something fresh and exciting to the Star Wars universe. Although, the gameplay was little fun. We all know about Ubisoft's buggy mess and glitches that comes with its game launches. Eventually patched by day one update, or usually they'll fix them after a couple of months. And also, I'm not clearly against any criticism or woke agendas revolving around the male or female leads in any game. There are a lot of weirdos in the Star Wars community just don't like female leads. If there's a female lead in any game, they consider it woke, which is honestly ridiculous. There's also the fact that those people don't think the main character is sexually attracted. I get the part about Kay Vess not being attractive enough is weird. Because the real-life actress is very attractive. That is what I'm seeing here. Question about these two characters doesn't really make sense to me. I'm not seeing the resemblances here. But in Jedi Survivor, Cal Kestis looks like a normal male human character design. Look okay to me. While Kay Vess' design here was purposely made ugly. I find her fine. Am I sorry that her facial animations are subpar and she looks like a gay guy? Sure. Although I am trying to see my way through. It takes longer for me to get over the emotionlessness of her. I play female protagonist almost always if I can, cause if I'm going to be looking at it for 40 plus hours, better look at a girl's butt than a dude's. But with her, she looks like a plain disfigured doll from my local toy store. They didn't resolve mocapping her reactions, and it does not look good. Couple of occurrences in which I'd naturally think that she ought to be animated, but all you see is... it's like she has some new face thing going on, no muscles move. And she doesn't need skimpy clothing or anything, because that chick stands there like lifeless doll. Mostly what I think, in the sense that her character model feels almost totally irrelevant to anything that's happening in the game. At the end of the day, it's a typical Ubisoft game we are talking here. Well, I do not understand, but who cares about subjective opinions anyway? I find the whole narrative of uglification to push a woke agenda is disgusting. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, especially if you have a different perspective. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notification. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Amen. Thank you.